Namaskar. Welcome to another episode of Editorial. I have a very interesting editorial for you today, so I would urge you to watch it till the end. There is this guy called Gurpatwant Singh Pannun. Gurpatwant Singh Pannun heads a separatist group called Sikhs for Justice. The separatist group is banned. He talks about violence and he claims to be representing Sikhs, which he doesn't. Acha. Now this man has been threatening India, he has been threatening Indians, he has been threatening Hindus in Canada, Indians in India, so on and so forth. Now how relevant is his threat and all, that is a different issue. Whether he can do it or not, that is a different issue. But he threatens. He threatens. Maybe he like to see his face in the television, so he threatens. That is this man. Now, after a point in time, it started irritating India, and obviously it started irritating India. Now, the United States of America, incidentally, said that, listen, you know what? There is a plot to kill this Pannu fellow in United States soil. And United States want India, Baba, you don't be part of that plot. Indian government should not be part of that plot because we will not tolerate it. We will not tolerate it, somebody coming and killing somebody in our soil. This is not acceptable. This is what America said. Now the fact is, India officially has nothing to do with this plan or plot or whatever. At least officially, India has never claimed or never said that we wanted to do any harm to this man. Of course, India always registers our protest, saying that how can you allow him to say this? How can you allow him to say, that he will kill India, he will not make the World Cup happen and all? World Cup okay, ho gaya, lekin how can you make this how can you allow this man to say that and all of that? But America, like I told you, day before yesterday, warned Indians. Now, let me talk to you about America warning Indians, and let me talk to you about Indian stance on this. Let's get right into the show. So, like I told you, Gurpatwant Singh Pannun has been coming on television doing that whatever video of his in a mop background or a chroma background, and been threatening India and saying that he will, and threatening Hindus and all of that. And yes, he has kind of caused a lot of anxiety especially among Indians, Hindus living abroad. He has definitely caused anxieties because they are living in another land and he has been threatening them. Now, India has registered its protest, saying that this man is operating out of America. He is operating out of American soil, and guys, you better take action on this. Okay. Action to dur, United States government thwarted a plot to kill Khalistani separatist Gurpatwant Singh Pannun on US soil and warned New Delhi about alleged involvement in the plot. The Financial Times has reported this. So they are not acting. They are not acting anything. At least till now, they have not acted anything against this Pannu fellow. And they also told India, we hear of this plot, like I told you, we hear of this plot of killing this man. You dare not do that. I warn you. India, please don't get involved in killing people in our soil. Now, let me first talk about United States of America. So we'll divide this editorial into two halves. The American part, the Indian part. Let's first talk about American part. TK. You see, America is one country that has got multiple standards. Not one or two standards, multiple standards. Multiple standards. One standard it has for themselves. That is one standard they have for themselves. Second standard they have for people who are supposed to be their friends. Third standard is for people who are not so friendly with them. That is Iraq and country like that. So they have three standards. So they deal with you according to the standard you are in which classification you fit in. Okay na? So that's America. And I will tell you why I say this. You see, America has something called as the US Patriot Act. US Patriot Act. This is under the Department of Justice. Now, US Patriot Act is a very stringent act. And under this act, they have laws like allow law enforcement agencies to use surveillance against more crimes of terror, allows federal agents to follow sophisticated terrorist trained to evade detection, allow law enforcement to conduct investigation without tipping off, allow federal agents to ask a court for an order to obtain business records in National Security and Terrorism Act. So they have various laws, and one of the laws, that is clause 4 of the Patriot Act, says that Americans are threatened as much by terrorists who pay for a bomb as much by the one who pushes the button. That's why the Patriot Act imposes tough new penalties on those who commit and support terrorist operations both at home and abroad. This is what clause 4 of the Patriot Act says. Which means क्या? Which means America says, देखो भाई, you threaten our people, you threaten an American, whether you are threatening in our country or whether you are threatening abroad, dude, we are going to come after you. Very clear, very clear. This is what the Americans say. Pannu threatened India in their soil. But America says, hey, India, you can't come here, you don't, he is in our soil. You don't get into the plot of killing him or annihilating him or whatever. I am not saying India is involved. I am saying they think that we are, and they said, you can't. I am warning you, they said. So, hum karega, to that is crime. But they can do it. Do you remember that photograph, and that's right there on your screen, where Barack Obama is sitting in his office, in his conference room with his defense force and actually watching like a television program. He is watching Osama bin Laden being killed in Pakistan. He is watching it live, and they released those footage to the world. He is watching it live. He got a group of people to go to Pakistan and annihilate, finish off, kill, neutralize Osama bin Laden and his family. Killed him. Like the way he did Saddam Hussein. He captured them. So they have the right. That's different, Baba, because that is American life. Indian lives, this fellow says, Pannu says that Indian life, Hindu's life and all that, when he talks about in Canada, that's all okay. वो सब चलता है, but there you can't mess around in our soil. Incidentally, he is an American citizen. At least that is what they say. How fair is that? I mean, how much more can you have? How much more double standard can you have in your foreign policies? And how much more can a country be one-sided in their thinking and selfish in their thinking and still says that we are the leader of the world, we think for the betterment of the world, and the world listens and people clap? How much more can this happen? My question number 1. This is as far as America is concerned. Now let us get into India. You see, I will show you the same photograph. The American president sitting there and taking down the person who threatened his people. Not covertly, not by shying away, not by sending covert operation and all that. In the face of the world, he sat there, he said, I am going to take him down. You, Osama bin Laden, threatened my people. You, Osama bin Laden, killed my people. I am going to take you down now. And he got him down. Now, I don't preach killing. I am a proponent of non-violence. I don't preach killing. But you see, all I am saying is when our leadership talks about 56 inches, talks about घर पे घुस के मारेंगे, talks about, the whole world as we are influencing the whole world today listens to us. When you say all that, then why isn't our Prime Minister sitting like that President of United States in his conference room and with his people and watching a Pannu being taken down or at least arrested, which we can do? Why doesn't that happen? Why don't we have India Patriot Act? Why are things that we say are only in election rallies? घर पे घुस के मारेंगे, वो करेंगे, ये करेंगे. Why is it all in election rallies and why doesn't it happen in actual world?
भाई और बहनों, हम एक नए हिंदुस्तान के रास्ते पर चल पड़े हैं जो छेड़ता नहीं है लेकिन कोई छेड़ेगा तो छोड़ता भी नहीं है। खतरा सीमा के भीतर हो या फिरा सीमा पार, ये नया हिंदुस्तान घर में घुसकर मारेगा।
Why can't we have the guts to sit in our office? Our president, our prime minister, rather our prime minister, sit in his office and say 56 इंच का chest है, इंडिया का लोग सुनते हैं, people listen to India, we've influenced the world and we are country that people are, that other nations respect. So therefore, if you talk against our countrymen, you threaten my people, I'm going to take you down, I'm going to get you arrested. Why don't we say that? So either there are two things I have to believe. This concept of 56 inches, global leader, Vishwa Guru, Vishwa that, Vishwa this and all is nothing but just a optical illusion, creation, event. Because if it wasn't, then things would have been different. The second thing otherwise is that India is what India always was. Even during Indira Gandhi's time, we had our own clout. Indira Gandhi too had gone and spoken to Nixon and said that we are going to split Pakistan because we have a problem with Bangladeshi refugees coming into our soil. So we are going to split Pakistan. We split Pakistan. Nixon wanted to support Pakistan. Nixon was all for supporting Pakistan. We made Nixon sit where he is. And we went and we divided Pakistan. So we had our clout then. We had our clout during Vajpayee. We had our clout during Manmohan Singh. And we have our clout during Narendra Modi. Nothing much has changed, is all I am saying. Because other than optics, what I see is some terrorist fellows standing in front of camera and easily threatening our people. Qatar arresting our people and putting them behind bars and giving them death sentence. Kulbhushan Yadav, Pakistan calling him a spy when India says he is not a spy. And he is there, God knows in what stage. We seem to be doing nothing about it. We can't do anything about it. Forget all those. That Antigua fellow, that Mehul Choksi, sitting there. Nothing. We can't get him here. Vijay Mallya sitting in London. We can't do anything. Lalit Modi sitting in London. Can't do anything. Nirav Modi sitting in London. Can't do anything. So somewhere down the line, most often than not, our images, we can't do anything. But we call ourselves Vishwa Guru, 56 inches, ghar pe ghus ke marenge and all of that. So this is the point that I want to make. The conclusion is therefore, A, that if America does, it is fine. But if anybody else want to do, catch criminals, unfair. If America wants to pick somebody, they can go to their residence, they can go to whichever country they stay, pick it up, kill them, whatever do and come back. No, nobody questions them. If India does, or anybody else does, is a problem. Second thing is India, we sit and talk in election rallies that, tremendous power, I shake hands, people respect me and all that. When we say all that, this is the respect. Jab tak we are in that square, respect and all, theek hai. Optical illusion, television ke liye, respect and all, theek hai. But when it actually rupiya na paise, nothing really happens. Just last bit before I end, you see, Netanyahu, that is the Prime Minister of Israel, made a statement. He said that we will defy the world if needed to defeat Hamas. Palestinian Authority can't run Gaza after war. This is what a Prime Minister said. I wonder, when will we be Vishwa Guru enough to say that, listen, we will defy the world, but if one Indian is threatened anywhere in the world or arrested, or he runs away to any part of the world after doing criminal offense here or economic offense here, we'll come and get you. When will that 56 inch happen? I'm waiting for that day. Till I see you next time. Namaskar.